Hey guys, Mrs. T here. This is another video. This one is on equations with fractions. So equations involving fractions can be rewritten in a linear form to make them easier to solve. So put them in a form that doesn't involve fractions, and you can just apply your normal equation solving rules to find the answer. So to solve equation with fractions, 1. Once again, because we are dealing with fractions, you can only do stuff with the fractions if they've got the same common denominator. Now, I know that's specifically for addition and subtraction, but because with the algebra you may be doing addition and subtraction at any time, you're better off just trying to find the same common denominator for all of the fractions involved straight away. Now remember, the easiest way to do that is to just times the denominators out. That will give you the easiest common denominator to find, then you can cancel later. Now step 2, equate the numerators by cross multiplying. If you've just got one fraction on one side and a fraction on the other side of the equal sign, you can cross multiply by doing this. So if you've got a fraction, a on b, and then on one side of the equal sign, and you've got c on d on the other side, to equate the numerators, you cross multiply. You go d times by a and b times by c. So to equate them, you would have AD is equal to BC. And then you can do your remaining steps to find the solution. That's what cross multiplication is. The denominator times by the numerator of the one side, and the denominator times by the numerator of the other side. And last step is cancel any common factors to write the answer in the simplest form. So you'll lose marks if you don't cancel down. So make sure you cancel down, please, if you've got common factors. So to see how this works, we've got a couple of examples here. 2x plus 3 over 4 is equal to x take 2 over 3. These are not the same denominator. What's a common denominator we can use? 4 times by 3 is 12. So we need to write these fractions in terms of the denominator 12. So we have 2x plus 3 on the top and 4 on the bottom. What did I times 4 by to get 12? I times it by 3, so I need to times the top and the bottom by 3 to keep it the same. The other side, x take 2 on the top. What did I times 3 by to get 12? I times it by 4. To keep the same, I need to times the bottom by 4 also, so 3 times by 4. So this comes to 2x plus 3 in brackets times by 3. 4 times by 3 is 12, and x take 2 in brackets times by 4, and 3 times by 4, 12. So they're the same denominator. Now we can expand brackets. So next line, 2x plus 3 in brackets times by 3. So if you're not used to it, you may prefer to have the 3 on the other side of the bracket. Having it in front or behind the bracket doesn't make a difference. You're still timesing by 3. Same here. So expanding the brackets, 3 times by 2x is 6x. 3 times by 3 is 9. And that's over 12 is equal to 4 times by x is 4x. And 4 times by negative 2 is negative 8 over 12. So we've gotten rid of the brackets. Now we can equate the numerators by cross multiplying. So the bottom times by the top of the other side, bottom times by the top of the other side. So that is going to be 12 lots of 6x plus 9 on and is equal to, so you're getting rid of the fractions by doing this cross multiplication, so I don't know why I wrote that there. And 12 times by 4x take 8. Okay. Now what you'll notice is that you are timesing both sides by 12. If you divided both sides by 12, you would be left with 6x plus 9 is equal to 4x take 8. I've got variables on both sides, so I'm going to put all my x's on the left. What's the opposite of positive 4x? Negative 4x. I need to do that to both sides. It's balanced, so 6x take 4x. That's going to be 2x I've still got 9 left over. 4x take 4x is 0, so I've got negative 8 left over. I need to get rid of the positive 9, so take 9 from both sides. Balanced. So 2x, positive 9 take 9, 0, so we've got this 2x on the left side. And negative 8 take 9 is negative 17. What is 2 doing to x? It's multiplying. So what's the opposite of multiplying by 2? Dividing by 2. Need to divide both sides by 2 to keep it balanced. 2's cancel, so you've got x on the left side and negative 17 on 2. These don't cancel down anymore, so that is your answer. I know that's the answer. I'm not going to show you that it's the correct solution by substitution, because that already took long enough as it is. Alright, next one. Slightly more difficult, hopefully. Example, I'm going to draw a line across so it's easier to divide between the working, because the working is getting a bit ridiculous now. Actually, I'll go under here. So we have fractions straight away and no brackets. We can cross multiply straight away. So it's going to be 5 lots of x take 1, because you're timesing x take 1 by 5. And the other side is going to be 2 lots of x plus 2, because it's the x plus 2 times by the 2 on the other side. So we can expand the brackets now. 5 times by x is 5x. 5 times by negative 1 is negative 5. 2 times by x is 2x. 2 times by 2 is 4. We've got x's on both sides. I want them on the left. So I need to get rid of positive 2x. To do that, I need to take 2x. To keep it in balance, I need to take 2x on both sides. I can show that by doing bricks. 5x take 2x is 3x. Take 5 is equal to 2x. Take 2x is 0. So all I've got left on the right hand side is 4. I want to get rid of the negative 5. What's the opposite of taking 5? Adding 5. I need to balance by adding 5 on both sides. It's balanced, so 3x. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0, so I've got 3x left on the left side. Then 4 plus 5 is 9. What is 3 doing to x? It's multiplying. What's the opposite of multiplying by 3? Dividing by 3. What do I need to do to keep both sides in balance? Divide by 3 as well. 3 goes into 3 once, so you've got x left on the left-hand side, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So x is equal to 3 is the solution for that. So that is an illustration of how you deal with equations with fractions. Hopefully that helps you out, and I'll see you in the next video.